So good morning everyone, myself Prasad. I am a faculty of Masterminds dealing with corporate financial reporting in CMA final. So here in paper number 18 for the examination how to prepare this. So generally corporate financial reporting whatever we are having under 2022 syllabus is completely based on Ind AS. So how to prepare this Ind AS for the examinations and what is the weightage and all the discussion we are going to deal with it. In CFR we have a different sections that we need to discuss over here. The section 1 is completely related to specific accounting standards. The specific accounting standards, it covers all the Ind AS. Mostly we are having 12 specific Ind AS, so which carries 25% of marks, 25% of weightage they are having. So under this 12 Ind AS, so we can see this is a study note number 1. And coming to section B, we are having the valuation of shares and accounting for reporting financial instruments and NBFCs. So 3 chapters we are having here. Valuation of shares includes the valuation of goodwill and accounting and reporting for financial instruments. Ind AS 109. Here also Ind AS will deals with this topic. And NBFCs. These 3 topics will covers under section B, which carries a 15% of weightage. And coming to the next section C, we are having accounting for business combination. Ind AS 103 is deals with it and it carries 20 marks and 20%. And we are having the next section consolidated financial statements, so that is 20%. And coming to the next section recent developments in financial reporting and government accounting, 10% and 10%, total 100% of marks will coming out of it. So here we will divide this as a study note. Study note number 1. Study note number 1 deals with specific accounting standards. In this we need to study all the 12 Ind AS specifically what they have given. So coming to study note 2, study note 3 and 4. Okay, so it deals with valuation of shares and it includes the goodwill and tangible and intangible assets post valuation, and this all the details we will discuss already in the chapter. And coming to study note number 3, accounting for financial instruments, Ind AS 109 we are dealing with it, and NBFCs. And coming to study note number 5, business combination, study note number 6, consolidated financial statement, and study note number 7 and study note number 8. So total 8 study notes we are having. So 8 study notes we are having. So how to study and how to prepare for the examinations based on this. So we can go with our ABC analysis from where to where we have to going, and we are studying these chapters. So in what way we have to prepare this financial reporting? See, under category A, we will go with the sections section B, section B and section E and section F. Okay, so section B is nothing but it carries here study notes 2, 3 and 4 it will cover, and E study note number 7 and F study note number 8. Okay, so while coming to the weightage point of view, study note number 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4 valuation of shares we are having, accounting for financial instruments, and coming to NBFCs. These 3 study notes they are having 15% of weightage. And coming to study note number 7, we are having 10%, and study note number 8 we are having 10%. So government accounting and recent developments in financial reporting. So this we will study first. Okay, it's completely theoretical nature, Nana. Study note number 7 and 8. While coming to valuation of shares and valuation of goodwill, we are having financial instruments as well as NBFC. NBFC both theoretically and practically we can expect some questions. So here the total it carries 35%. Okay, in the A category we are dealing with it. So generally our question paper with the choice, they will give you for 132 marks. The question paper we will get it for total 132 marks. So out of 132 marks, 35% will be covered by these topics. Okay, it is an easy topics and theoretical topics is mostly, so 35% will be covered. 35% of 132, which is nothing but 46 marks, we can cover with these sections. These three sections itself covers 46 marks. Okay, while coming to section B, category B. In the category B, we have to prepare section A, which is nothing but study note number 1, which carries all specific Ind AS. So, which one we have to study out of 12, we will discuss it later. Now, you have to give preference to all the Ind accounting standards, all specific Ind AS, and it carries 25% of marks. It carries 25% of marks. So, 25%, which is nothing but 25% of 132, which is around 33. So 33 marks, you will get it only from Ind AS. Only from Ind AS. If you prepare these two categories, so we will get it 79. 79 marks will be covered. Out of 79 marks, damn sure Pakka, if you are prepared well, so we will score more than 50%. At least case 50%, 50 marks we can score out of this 79 with an easy manner. So next category, category number C. In the C category, so we are having section C and section D. Section C and section D, which is nothing but study note number 5 and study note number 6, which deals with business combination as well as consolidated financial statements. So business combination, it carries 20% of weightage, and it is also consolidation also we are having 20% of weightage. So here for 40%, which is nothing but 53 marks will come out of these two topics. Okay, so total 132 marks. 132 marks will get 100% weightage as per ICMA source. As per ICMA weightage, they have given these things. So here, so based on that, first what we have to prepare? What we have to prepare? In that sense, we can prepare first valuation of shares, valuation of goodwill. This is a practical chapter, as well as financial instruments. Ind AS 109 is a practical chapter, and study note number 4, which deals with NBFCs. NBFCs we having mixed, the practical as well as theoretical. And coming to Ind AS, sorry, here we having study note number 7, which deals with government accounting. Now, government accounting is a clear-cut theoretical chapter, so we will get all the marks from theoretical notes. Okay, and also coming to recent developments, also it includes all the theoretical chapter 80% and 20% that we are having. So economic value added, market value added, and value added statements that we need to prepare out of it. Okay, and coming to the second category, Ind AS, and third category, business combination and consolidation. So how to study this business combination and consolidation? So my suggestion is that any one you select and prepare well, prepare fully, any one from study note number 5 or study note number 6. Okay, any one fully you have to prepare, because it takes time to complete the questions. We can say that it will take, it's a time taking process. So while you are doing the problems for consolidation and business combination, it takes a lot of time. Okay, so here we need to check study note number 5 and 6, either business combination or consolidated financial statement. Anyone fully you prepared, 100% fully you have to prepare that. So in that way we will get so nearly 70 marks in our hand. Okay, so based on that, what resources you have to take for it? Okay, so this is the ABC analysis, now ABC analysis for CFR. While coming to what are the resources you have to follow? So first and foremost thing, Masterminds material. So we prepare the material based on all the sources. So CA final examination sources and CMA final examination sources we have taken, and we have taken from lot of other sources also based on the previous trends, based on the marks and allocation. So we have prepared the material. It is a complete comprehensive material, masterminds material. Each and every problem you have to prepare. Each and every aspect in the masterminds material you have to prepare. It will cover ICMA topics and ICA topics and everything. Some external sources also we have included, and we framed our own questions also. So depends upon the examination trends. Based on examination trends we prepared. So resources, first you have to follow our masterminds material, then you have to follow MTPs, RTPs and MCQ questions. This is very important. So MCQs, this time we are having 30 marks. Okay. So 15 questions they will ask you out of 15. Out of 15 MCQs. So for 2 marks each, we are getting 30 marks out of it, only from multiple choice questions. Here multiple choice question means not only having a choice like that to you can keep any one out of 4, but it is very important all the questions, okay, most 50% of questions they will ask you from MCQ. So like problematic part, that means it will like a 4 marks question or 6 marks question in that sense, but we are not doing the solution for that, but you have to find the answer. So it is also time taking. So MCQs, solving of MCQs is very difficult. Okay, so here it is how much it is easy, that much it is difficult to solve MCQ questions under CFR, because they directly ask you the problems. Generally if they ask in the remaining section, the same problem carries either 6 marks or 4 marks. Such type of problems they are asking in the MCQs, and they are asking us to find out the answer. So it will take your time. That's also we have to keep in your mind that, and you have to prepare MCQs. And also the MCQs which is there in our board material, first you have to follow that, and then from the problems only they will ask you the MCQs what we are having in our material. Okay, so after that we have to prepare all the assignment problems from masterminds material. Not only the CRD problems, assignment problems and concept questions, everything you have to prepare, because everything for a reason we have included in our chapter material, that based on the previous examination and based on the trends and sources what we are getting from the CMA final examination. Clear, Nana? So that is very important to prepare. So what are the sources you have to prepare? Masterminds material, both CRD and assignments we have to check. Conceptual questions you have to check. Then you will prepare MTPs, RTPs and MCQ questions. Okay, so these are the sources that you need to prepare. So while coming to the preparation, so specific standards we will discuss after this. While coming to the valuation of shares and valuation of goodwill, we have all the methods of valuation of goodwill. In the recent examination, they are asking like super profits method for calculation, average profits and all. So value added method, whatever the things. So valuation of shares and valuation of goodwill is most important. And also accounting for financial instruments, we are having the problematic part. Okay, so reclassifications of instruments we have to check, and financial assets, financial liabilities. And coming to NBFCs also. So here under NBFCs, the provisional norms we are having, the provisional norms, what are the, how much provision we need to create. So those are the important questions under NBFCs. And coming to recent developments is the complete theoretical aspect. In that, value added statements we are having, that is most important. Value added statements, economic value added, we can expect that in the MCQ questions this time. And we are having government accounting, all the theoretical aspect, all the provisions you have to remember. The government accounting, it's a complete theory chapter, 100% we will get questions, 10 marks easily we will get out of it. Okay, so here government accounting and recent developments, don't neglect. Okay, so those are the marks gaining subjects easily. Okay, and coming to accounting for business combinations and restructuring, and coming to consolidated financial statements. Okay, so we can expect a question, a 12 marks question or 16 marks question from it, or 8 plus 4 plus 4, like that also they can ask you. So whatever it might be, 16 marks to 20 marks they are asking from this chapter. So here business combination, we have seen all the methods. Okay, so business combination, purchase consideration under different methods we have seen, all the net assets method, net payments method, intrinsic value method, and also for intercompany holdings, acquirer having shares in acquiring company. So how to do the accounting? We can expect such models from business combination. So all the models are important. While coming to consolidated financial statements also, we're having the comprehensive models, which includes all the adjustments. So they can ask, if they are asking you the same for 12 marks question, they can ask you a lot of adjustments out of it. And while preparing business combination, you have to concentrate on internal reconstruction also. We have discussed internal reconstruction separately, because in the recent two examination they have asked internal reconstruction nearly 8 to 12 marks. Okay, that is most important while preparing business combination. So you have to study internal reconstruction also. It is also under the weightage of this 20% only. Okay, so these are the aspects. While coming to standards, here the most importantly, you have to prepare share based payments. Okay, so Ind AS 102 is the most important standard. So first preference you have to give for share based payments. So then after, we are having impairment of assets. They are asking repeated questions from impairment of assets, calculation of impairment loss. Either in multiple choice question or in direct question, they will ask you to find out impairment loss from impairment of assets. And also here it is most important question. Recently they are asking revenue from contract with customers. Revenue from contract with customers. When we can see past two examination, recent examination of 2022 syllabus. So we are getting revenue from contract with customers. So the discount vouchers type questions we are having, and we are having that performance obligation related questions. So these questions they are asking directly from revenue from contract with customer. So don't neglect this. Okay, out of these 12 standards, share based payments, revenue from contract with customers, and also we're having leases. This is very important. As we compared with accounting standard, in the accounting standard, leases are very easy. Okay, so you know that how to do accounting in the books of lessor and in the books of lessee. Mainly in lessee books of account, as per the rules of Ind AS 116, how to follow, you have to prepare well. Okay, so 100% question we will get it from leases. Okay, so from old syllabus also, 2016 syllabus also, leases is an important chapter. That standard compulsory we have to prefer. So here this is the blue color, that is very important questions from these chapters. And also next preference we can give for change in the accounting policies. Multiple choice questions, very important. Change in the policies, accounting policies, change in the accounting estimates and errors. Here we know how to identify the error and how to rectify the error based on Ind AS 8, as per Ind AS 8. So it's a quite different. So initially they are asking for multiple choice questions. Change in the accounting policies, what is the perspective of accounting, and change in the accounting estimate, what is the treatment of accounting. And while coming to the errors, whether error belongs to the current year or previous year or preceding to the earliest prior period, how to do accounting. These all things we can study out of it. It is also very important chapter. And coming to the next, so this is also important chapter. We are having the effect of changes in foreign exchange rates. The effect of changes in foreign exchange rates. So we can expect a multiple choice question, damn sure question from this chapter. So here the problematic part, directly they will ask you the problem and they ask you to find out the values. Okay, this is most important. And second priority you can give for property, plant and equipment. The property, plant and equipment, actually in June attempt they have given a big question. So after that they are not making the things. See here, out of these 12 standards, regularly all the 12 standards they won't ask you, Nana. Out of these 12 standards, so they can ask you anything from 25% of marks it is covered, means anything they can ask you. From anywhere they can ask you. So it is very important to study all the 12 standards, but most importantly, first preference you have to give for this blue color, then to the orange color. So here coming to borrowing cost. In borrowing cost also we can expect a multiple choice question from it. And impairment of assets, this is also very, very important. Impairment of assets, as I told you, we have to find out the impairment loss out of it. Okay, so this is also very important questions. And also intangible assets. Property, plant and equipment, intangible assets and impairment of assets comes under second category, borrowing cost, and this comes under second category. And income taxes also Okay, so they will ask you in the multiple choice question, calculation of DTA and DTL. So this is also very important chapter for calculation, a small chapter and important chapter. So, and we are giving the other preference for green. So here remaining all operating segments, multiple choice important. Fair value measurement is a small theoretical topic we are having, so that we need to check. These two, a third category we can say. Out of this 12, so first four what we are having, this is most important, Ind AS 8 and leases, effect of changes in foreign exchange rates, and we are having share based payment. Share based payment is a huge practical chapter, so we can expect a questions from share based payments, very important under the standards. From share based payments, compulsory question we will get it. Okay, and from revenue from contracts also compulsory question we will get it. Okay, in the CA final, damn sure it is 15 to 20 marks they're asking from this standard itself, and it is having the certain importance in our CMA syllabus also. So likewise, we have to prepare all the specific Ind AS. Okay, Nana. So first thing, accounting standards, Ind AS 8, Ind AS 8, Ind AS 116, Ind AS 21, Ind AS 102, and Ind AS 115. First preference you have to give. And second preference you can give for income taxes, property, plant and equipment, borrowing cost, impairment of assets, intangible assets. Now, impairment first priority you have to give. So, into the second category questions. It's very important, impairment of assets. Okay, so likewise the remaining operating segments we can expect a multiple choice question, and fair value measurement only theoretically they can ask you. Direct in the practical questions we don't get. Okay, so likewise we have to prepare this Ind AS elements. So Indian accounting standards. So we have to prepare in this way. Okay, so this is one of the thing. Okay, so coming back to these elements. So as I told you, ABC analysis, first you give preference for this. It will take very less time to prepare, Nana. It will take very less time to prepare, and we will get huge marks, more marks in this. Out of 46 marks, only from government accounting, and we're having recent developments in the financial reporting, valuation of shares, valuation of goodwill, and we're having financial instruments, 4 to 5 models we are having hardly. Okay, you can study that. And also from NBFCs also, all the provisional requirements you have to check. Okay, it is very easy to prepare and gaining more score. First category. And coming to B category, standards. As I told you, the standards also very equally important, like practical subjects what we are having. If you study these two categories, so 79 marks is in your hand. Out of 79, at least we can score more than 50 marks out of it. Okay, so coming to business combination and consolidation financial statements. So consolidated financial statements or business combination, both are time taking. It is easy to make. Preparation also it will take time, and for attempt also it will take time. So any one you select. Okay, I'm not talking about all the students, Nana. If you are having a doubt relating to the earliest topics, so anyone fully you prepared. If you don't have time, only one thing, fully you prepared. Every aspect, every model you have to prepare, and you have to secure the score out of it. At least 20 marks we will get out of it from this consolidated financial statement or business combination. So here these marks they can ask you in all the sections, Nana. Either in multiple choice questions or in sections whatever we are having the practical questions or theoretical question, all together these marks will be carried as I told you before. Okay. So once you check the previous question papers, you can get it. You can understand that aspect. Okay. So this is the ABC analysis and the flow of study. First, you have to study this A categories, and second, you have to start preparation B category, then third, then 3. You can say the third category. So then we are having the marks like this. Okay. The most important resources is our Masterminds material we prepared. For 6 months, we made a research on it, and we incorporated each and every problem for a reason. Okay, keep that in your mind and prepare well. Okay, so all the best for your examination. Thank you.